HQTs. So Love Island is over. It's true. Bikinis were rocked to perfection, guys were pied off, and love was let loose. But what are we going to do with ourselves every night at 9 p.m. now? I know, Quiz Island, that's what. I can't promise you Berwick and Speedos, but I can promise you a whole lot of loving and a sick cash prize at that. I'm Sharon Carpenter, your beach freak with the trivia chic. And this is HQ Trivia, where if you crack on with the questions, you won't be mugged off. The rules here are simple. I'm going to ask you a series of questions from hearty to heartbreaking. You have 10 seconds to tap on the answer. If you get it correct, you move on. Answer all 12 right, you win or split the cash. Now, if you want an extra life, invite your crush to HQ using your code, of course. And tonight we're giving away a lusty £1,000. That's enough to graft with a fit one over dinner. Get yourself a 5-minute abs machine and 100 new pairs of skimpy Speedos. But before you flaunt it, you've got to run the gauntlet. Let's get to the quizzing. Here we go with Q1. Danny Dyer and Jack Fincham won which of these in 2018? Tour de France, National Lottery, Love Island. I know you know the answer to this one, and you know I know that you know. I'm not sure if it would help or hinder, but they don't allow tandems in the Tour de France. Like Lust, but without the weird stuff. Okay, it does have some weird stuff in there. It's Love Island, of course. And they won it yesterday. 108,000 if you're loving that one right there. Danny and Jack had been the bookies' choice all along and walked away with a check for 50 grand. Not bad for hooking up with a hottie. Q2. Which of these is an extinct species of human? Neanderthals, unicorns, minotaurs? We're only human, of flesh and blood we're made. If you went for unicorns, then you are wrong in every possible way. More historical than mythological. It was the Neanderthals. And you thought my eyebrows were bad. 99,000 of you nailed that one. Neanderthals were our closest relatives, but they stopped turning up to family functions around 40,000 years ago. It's shout out time, everyone. Martin, aka Cookstar, is with us right now. Liam Burns is cool. Connor and his friend Michelle got engaged. Always best to start as friends, right, guys? Kirsten and Tim are playing in Spain. Santi Munez and Ross Harrison just found out they're pregnant. Congrats, guys. That's amazing. Hi to Eric Dornhelm and Alicia in Cardiff. And hello to Lewis, Craig, Harry and Glenn doing some DIY. Plus Jordan and Julie in Harlow, Essex. Good luck to each and every one of you. Here we go with Q3. Superstition and Sir Duke are songs by which singer-songwriter? John Legend, Johnny Rotten, Stevie Wonder. The writing's on the wall with this one. Now, Johnny Rotten stuck 2 fingers up at everything the other way around. But who is raising the whole of his hand for these songs? Glasses on, heads back, 'cause it's Stevie Wonder, the legend himself. Of course, 91,000 of you knew that. Stevie has released 98 singles and is still killing it on stage at the age of 68. He's got that youth juice. Yes, he does. Don't forget HQTs. We've got that Dino Trivia coming up for you on Thursday night. Do you hear that stomping? What is that? That's the dinosaurs coming to get you. Tune in on Thursday at 9 p.m. for that fun-themed show. It's going to be really cool. Q4. Dry ice is made from which colourless gas? Nitrogen oxide, butane, carbon dioxide. Keep chill in the chat and in the game. We all know wet ice comes from water, but what's its dry cousin made of? Better breathe out than breathe in. It's carbon dioxide. Makes up that dry ice. Oh my goodness, oh my gosh. It is a sausage. Suffering succotash right here. 63,000 of you gone. Not so chill there. 27,000 of you are moving forward. Well done to you. Now, these solid chunks of CO2 keep things cool in ice cream trucks, laboratories, and they produce that funky fog in nightclubs that make you feel like you're in a sauna. Q5. The tagline on the air unaware is from which movie? Good Morning Vietnam, The Truman Show, Anchorman. I'm on the air and I'm very aware most of the time, like 75% of it. There wasn't much Ron Burgundy was aware of, but even he knew this wasn't his tagline. Taking reality TV to the extreme, it was The Truman Show and Nothing But Truth by 21,000 of you. It was Jim Carrey's first proper dramatic role, but that didn't stop him sneaking in some of his slapstick humour. Q6. In which continent did the health food quinoa originate? Africa, Asia, South America. Hands up if you thought it was pronounced quinoa. I did. I used to anyway. It's the food of yogis and gap year students, but who cultivated quinoa in the first place, viewing Texas as northern. It's South America, and you're making a snack out of that one. 13,000 of you moving forward. High in altitude as well as nutrients, quinoa was first found on the side of the Andes, all the way up there. Q7, we're halfway. Who directed the music video for the Michael Jackson track Bad? Spike Lee, John Landis, Martin Scorsese. Which was actually filmed at Hoyt Skimhorn train station in Brooklyn. I've spent many hours there waiting for trains that don't come. They've all made iconic videos for MJ, but which bad boy was bad enough to direct this one? Straight out to Little Italy. It was Martin Scorsese, another legend right there. And that was a toughie. That was a brutal one. That was brutal. We lost about 10,000 of you there. 4,863 of you are bad enough to move on. Landis gave us the zombie-tastic thriller, while Lee directed both videos for They Don't Care About Us, but I Care About You. So let's move on to Q8. In which city is the Star of India housed? New York, New Delhi, Karachi. Do you know what the Star of India is? That's about 100th of the answer right here. We have a history of borrowing other people's artifacts, but who beats us to this one? Adding to their already vast star collection, it's New York, the Big Apple. 2,000 if you're taking a nice juicy bite out of that one. The 2 billion-year-old sapphire was dug up in Sri Lanka, which is only 14,000 kilometers away from where it lives now. So as good as home, right? Not. Q9. Which of these movies does not use a storybook as part of its introduction? The Smurfs 2, Mulan, Elf. Hopefully you're into kids' films, otherwise you're going to be lost on this one. It's the cliche way to kick off a kids' movie, but who sidestepped the eye-roll intro? The original champion of Szechuan sauce. It's Mulan. And you've got the sauce. 1,133 of you do. The Disney classic began on parchment paper, but let the film itself do the storytelling, as you should. Q10, which George reigned over Britain for the longest period? George V, George III, or George I? Or George Michael. He's got my vote. We've put 6 Georges on the throne, but this guy stayed up there the longest, proving the third time really is lucky. It's George III who was reigning supreme. 746 of you reigning in this game. George III ruled for 60 years, but Prince Charles will be lucky to get 60 minutes at this rate. It's the penultimate round. Let's do it. Q11. Which of these countries has the highest number of people worth over $50 million? Russia, Japan, United Kingdom. I need to know the answer to this. Gotta get out there and make some new friends. You can never have too many friends. They seem to own all of our football teams, but even the Ruskies have been outbid here. Home to almost 5,000 mega millionaires. Is our home the United Kingdom? UK for the win on that one. 213 of you united here. Monocles at the ready, because we are fancy pantsing to the final round with 213 players left in the game. Another 94 using their extra lives to get back in. £1,000 up for grabs as we speak. Who's going to take on the win? Q12. Which of these organs does a starfish have? Heart, brain, stomach. This is not an easy one, but it's not supposed to be. It's Q12. If anyone needs to visit the Wizard of Oz, it's these guys. But what will you find in a starfish? You need a brain to play HQ. But that's one thing they don't have going for them. Better at eating than beating. They do have a stomach. Stomach is your winning answer here on Q12. We have 216 winners, my lovely jubblies. What a fantastic ride by 216 winners tonight. Well done. You are taking home £4.63. We've got Stephen Hawking with the cool shades on. Not the Stephen Hawking. We've got Mosaius as well. He's got some nice shades too. Can I borrow those? The Durry man in a hurry to get his cash. We've got Octopus over there as well. What are you going to do with that cash? Maybe get some of that dry ice to keep you cool for the rest of the summer. Chow down on some quinoa. Or read up on those brainless starfish. That is crazy. They have no brain. Unbelievable, but 216 of you knew that. What a game, HQTs. You've got me sweating a little after that one, making me proud. I'm Sharon Carpenter. Feel free to hit me on the socials right here. Let's be BFFs, best friends for life. And we're back tomorrow at 3 p.m, of course, with another stash of cash for you to get your mitts on. That's £1,000 in cold hard cash. Until then, have a lovable, huggable rest of the night and see you soon. Bye.